Welcome to Jeff Lawrence Advanced, lesson number 3. We're going to be working out of my book, J.S. Lawrence, Guitar Method and Theory. Whoops, hit my string. We're going to turn over to page 37, and we're going to deal, see that? We're going to deal with pattern 3, and we are going to put that pattern on the 7th fret. Now remember, this is an advanced lesson. So if you do not know these scales, buy my book, jslawrence.com, thejslawrence.com. Don't forget to put the "the" in there now. So, here we are. Let me adjust a little bit. Okay, so come down to your scale, 7th fret, pattern 3. When you do it on the 7th fret, we're basically doing B Phrygian mode. But you can think of it as a G major scale starting on B. That's what we're doing, Phrygian mode. What we're going to be talking about today are sequences. Sequences are when you take a scale, group of notes, could be an arpeggio, and do them in a sequence. We're going to talk about a sequence of thirds up front here. So start on 7th fret, 6th string, which is B. We're going to do the first 3 notes of the scale. Okay, so now instead of going back to the first finger, go back to the 2nd finger, do the next 3 notes. Now go back to the pinky on the 10th fret, the D, do the next 3 notes. Now we're done with the 6th string, 5th string, 3 notes. And follow that pattern down. Backwards. So, sequence of thirds. So, you can play that as fast as you want or as slow as you want. At first, I recommend playing it really slow to get the pattern memorized and you get used to playing the pattern. Now, I'm just playing through a clean jazz guitar, clean Marshall amp, no effects, hardly even looked at the knobs. I've got my dirty Yngwie Malmsteen pick. Why is it dirty? None of your business. Now, go to the same scale. We're going to do sequence of 4s. 4 notes at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Sequence of 4s. You can do a sequence of 2s, 5s, 6s, 7s. When you're doing 8s, you're obviously just going to repeat your octave, so you just really want to, mainly thirds and 4s, like we just went over, are the most popular used in most of the songs that you'll hear, the popular songs. I'm not talking about jazz and classical and whatnot. And you can do this on any instrument. You'll hear this on piano a lot. You'll hear it on the mandolin and bluegrass music. You'll hear it pretty much any instrument does it that has strings especially. So let's talk about an easier scale. Let's go to the A minor pentatonic scale, 5th fret. Now you can try it with an easier scale first. We can do a third sequence on the 5th fret, A minor pentatonic scale. Backwards. Fours, sequence of 4s, same scale. So you see what I'm saying there with the sequence on the easier scale. And depending on what music you play will be how you want to approach what scale you use. So far today we've used the B Phrygian scale, which is the G minor scale, G major scale, sorry, starting on B, and then we use the A minor pentatonic scale, used in a lot of rock and blues. So that is sequences. Now let's try twos, sequence of twos, because that can be a little strange. So you could do 2 notes, the next 2 notes, kind of weird. Now when using this is the biggest mistake people make. People start just doubling all the notes and doing this. Which is a cool effect in itself, but that's just doubling the notes. That's not a sequence of twos. Twos, you get to go to 2 notes, the next 2 notes, and follow the sequence. We'll go back to the A minor pentatonic again on the 5th fret and demonstrate that again. So that's a sequence of twos. I just wanted to show you that to distinguish between the doubling the notes and the sequence itself. When you get up in the sequences of 6 and 7, they're going to be a lot more difficult, do them a lot slower. And we will probably do a lesson on that in the future. So until next time, that is Sequences Advanced Lesson 3.